Good morning. I hope that you are doing well and that your family is doing well. Please God, Hashem should send a refuah shalema to all those who need it right now and keep us all safe. This morning I just had a flashback. Years ago, when my youngest brother was really small, the other brothers, we used to play around with him. One of the games that we used to play is that he would stand absolutely ramrod straight. One of us would sit on the floor in front of him and one would sit on the floor behind him, and we'd push him. And he'd fall back, and the brother behind him would catch him, and then push him again, and he'd fall forward, and the brother in front of him would catch him, and so he pendulumed back and forth. And he did it with absolute trust. He never flinched. He was 100% assured that we would never let him hit the floor, and we never did. In fact, occasionally at family simchas, that was part of the entertainment, was this little trick of pushing him back and forth. And it's an amazing thing in retrospect. Then we were young and I suppose didn't think much about it. But in retrospect, it's an incredible sense of security that he had, an incredible sense of trust, knowing that there's no chance his brothers would have done anything to hurt him. I'm not saying for 1 second the brothers never fought with him, but in that particular context, it was absolute trust. We're taught as Jewish people that there are two ways in which we relate to Hashem. One is called emunah, faith. Faith is general. I believe in God. I believe that God runs the world. I believe that everything that God does is good. And we're supposed to have faith. Ani ma'amin. I have absolute faith in Hashem. The other relationship is not as easy. That's called bitachon. Bitachon means trust. Trust means that I know He's not going to let me fall. That right now I feel like I'm falling. I feel like I've been pushed. I feel like life is unraveling in front of my eyes. But I know He's going to catch me. I don't necessarily know how much longer I'm going to continue to fall before He catches me. But bitachon is that I know He loves me. And I know that He cares about me. And I know that He loves me more than I could ever imagine. And yes, there are times where He throws things our way and He kind of shakes the solid ground that we thought we were standing on. But He'll never allow me to crash all the way to the floor. And that's trust. I believe that right now our trust is being put to the test. Many people have faith. Whatever Hashem does is for the best. So we don't know how it's going to work out, and perhaps we'll have to lose in one way or another, but He obviously knows better than us. The truth is, now is a time for us to work to develop trust. Trust to know that I will be held. He's not going to let me crash. Our sages teach us that trust is incredibly difficult. You don't need the sages to teach you that. That's obvious. They teach us because it's so difficult, it opens the channels for brocha that we had never expected. So it's a challenge to have that kind of trust. But please God, it brings us the most incredible blessings in our lives that we could never have imagined. Hashem should help us to trust, and He should give us, please God, the most amazing brochas, especially those that right now we just can't see happening. May Hashem keep us all safe and reveal His brachas to us every single day. Have a wonderful day and stay safe and stay sane.